Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are doing a training on how to use upsells in GrooveKart. Upsells in GrooveKart are not a new thing, but they are a new thing in some other platforms in the world. My Facebook wall or my Facebook profile is basically blowing up with all the ads from different providers that they created. One of the first one-click upsells for this platform, then a first for that platform, and things like that. But that's nothing special for GrooveKart. GrooveKart has been working with one-click upsells for quite a few quite a few months now, quite a long time now, and some people may not know that this exists in GrooveKart. So this is why I'm doing the training, just so that you understand that this is already a possibility without actually buying any apps, any plugins, investing money in anything. It's already there for you, even if you're starting out on a free account. So in case you don't have an account yet with GrooveKart, just click the button below this video. You will find a link to sign up for GrooveFunnels. Just go to groovefunnels.com. You can sign up for a free account. When you actually did sign up for a free account, you can jump into GrooveKart and you already have access to this app or the actual functionality of GrooveKart, which provides one-click upsells. There is loads of versions of upsells in GrooveKart, and we'll go through them, and then we'll basically see what they do. What my training will do today is we'll go step by step on how to set up upsells, how to set up products with upsells, what kind of different upsells they are, how to set up an upsell page, how to and of course how it looks like at the end for the end user when they go to your site and then they want to purchase something using the normal checkout and then an upsell after that. So yeah, this is the plan for today. I hope you like it. I hope you will be able to use these upsells because these really are a revenue booster. If you just type in, for example, one of the products, and I'm not saying that this is a bad product, I'm not saying that this is a good product. I haven't tested it myself, unfortunately. I'm not on the platform, but there is one of the biggest apps that I'm receiving ads for is Zipify one-click upsells, and they did quite a lot of extensive case studies and testing and things like that with their upsell platform that just came out. So in case you want, you can look into what other platforms are doing, and you can see that actually it makes sense to put upsells on pages. So there is, I believe, the sales page for that exact product. So you can see upsell revenue made. It's like awesome numbers that you would like to probably have in your pocket. It's pretty simple. You allow people to purchase a product, then immediately before they actually paid for it, you can ask them to upgrade to add something else to the order. You can do it after they purchased. You can do all sorts of things. So these are paid platforms that they are probably asking you to pay money for in order to use it. Some of them are one-time pay, some of them are monthly basis, but the functionality that you having already available within GrooveKart, this is completely for free, even if you're starting out just right now. So we are we are starting out. I see already a couple of people joining in. In case you're watching this live, please jump into the comment section and just say, hi, I'm here, I'm watching, I'm learning, so that I can see that you are here. And then we can start with this training. So not quite sure if you already logged in, but from this morning, if you log into GrooveFunnels, you will see a different dashboard than it was before. This is one of the deployments that came live just, I believe, this morning, my time zone. So this is how it looks like. This is when you log into groovefunnels.com. This is what you will be seeing. I don't have a lot of data over here, so you can see here GrooveSell. These will be your product funnels. In case you are selling something, selling your products, then they will be showing up over here. Over here, you can see GroovePages, Groove Affiliate, Groove Mail, Groove Member, Groove Video, and so on and so forth. So you can see all of the necessary things that you want. At this moment, GrooveKart is not on here. So for GrooveKart, you will need to click on the button Apps and then head over to GrooveKart over here inside the GrooveFunnels apps. So when you click GrooveKart, this is This is where we will be working on. I will choose one of these stores. At the moment, you can see these blank spaces over here. Let me just make it a bit bigger. You can see blank spaces for these stores. At a certain date later on, you will have screenshots of your stores, similarly to GroovePages. So when you head over to GroovePages, you can see the screenshots of your website pages. We'll have something similar over here. But for now, let's just jump into one of these and then let's go over the training on how to use the upsells. Um, awesome. So I have Marius saying my whole upsell process in Shopify cost me 70 euros per month, but it makes sense 17,000 extra euros. Absolutely. This is awesome. So imagine what you could do and how much money you could save in case you have multiple stores up and running with upsells, with downsells, with different things like that. So from these 17,000 euros, more of that will stay in your pocket. Awesome. So I can see a lot of interesting people, familiar faces joining in. Welcome, guys. So let's just start with the training. What we are doing is showcasing the upsell and how to work with upsells. So if you come to GrooveKart, this is your dashboard that you see when you log into to the back end of your store. How to work with upsells? You need to go to a product. And now this is an important fact over here. Upsells are put on a product that you want to sell as a main product. So there is always a main product and there is an upsell product. So there is always the product that you want to sell, and then there is a product that you want to upsell. Okay, so this is what we need to do. So now, for example, we can choose the indestructible trimmer. This is one of the demo stores that I was building out in a previous tutorial. In case you haven't seen it, just go into the YouTube channel or Groove Digital Academy, or inside our Facebook group. You can find how to create a one product store using GrooveKart. This was a training where I created a store around indestructible trimmer. Okay, so let's just click inside over here and edit this product. When we go into this we will use as a main product. And on the main product that we already set up in a previous tutorial, if you don't have a product, you can just click on the new product. And I'll show you quickly. Let me just come over here. Let's just log back into administration of this. So when you head over to products, you click on my products. In case you don't have any products, you'll have probably a couple of demo products that were created by default whenever you are starting up your store. But you just click over here to the big pink button which says new product. In case you don't have it set up yet, you can create a product, and then it's pretty simple. It looks like this. It goes from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and so on. So basically it is asking you for the information about the product, what tags to use, what category to put it in, what is the description, what is the full description, and so on. So you can create the description of your products on here. Or in case you're using print on demand or drop shipping, some of these will be filled out for you automatically. You can go to images, pricing, variants, but where we want to be for this tutorial today for upsells, we want to go into the settings. Okay, you can come over here and then you can see how the main product page looks like. This is where you're choosing a product page layout. Where we want to go is in one-click upsell. Okay, so here you can have a one-click upsell and then you choose a layout. So for example, we can choose, I don't know, this default upsell layout 4. You have a couple of different layouts that you can use. There will be many more coming from our designer. We will have different upsell pages, product pages, home pages, and so on. In case you're wondering when that is, in case you're watching now the live stream, this is not available yet. This is being worked on heavily by our developers. In case you're watching the replay, you probably already use it or probably have it, so you can use those. At this time of the recording of this training, we only have a couple pre-made layouts for the upsell. So this is the whole magic. In case we want to go and add on upsell, this is where we want to go. One click upsell, and then here. You type in a name of the product. For example, flower. I know that I have a couple of bouquets. Let's just type in bouquets. I'm not sure if I can find it. Let's just try with shoes. Key. Yes, it's not showing up. So we have these couple of products over here. We need to actually put in the right name of the product. So let's just go on fancy fruits. I didn't look at the product name, fancy. So when you type in the product name exactly how it is showing up inside your products over here, then the product will show up. So let's just do it one more time, fancy fruits. Okay. So the whole mindset behind an upsell is to have either the same product that you already sold as the main product. So in this case, it would be the trimmer. Then, but you can upsell another product on a discount. Okay, so you can set up the main product as, for example, in this case, the indestructible trimmer, which costs the customer $45.97. Okay, but you can also create an upsell to purchase one more of the same product, or two more, or three more, but on a discount. This increases the value basically of your shopping cart. It increases how many things you sold, increases how much you're getting from one customer. And this is the whole point. So you want to get more from one process. You already invested probably some money or time in getting people on to your store. They actually want to purchase something. So when they actually want to purchase, try to maximize and try to convert, or try to get them as much product as possible, but try to make it relevant to the main offering. So in this case, people are doing either selling the same thing again on a discount, or they're selling something relevant. So what could be relevant to this trimmer? This could be like something to clean the actual trimmer, something to put the trimmer on there, or something like that. So either you sell the same product again on a discount, or you can sell something very, very similar, something related, something that people can use when they're using the main product. And that's the whole mindset behind upsells, and how you can get people to purchase more of your products on your store. So why am I explaining this? Because I'm just upselling a bouquet of flowers for a trimmer, which doesn't go hand in hand. It's just that I have this product already set up. I will go and set up another product now after we finish this one. After we learned how to use these upsells, then we can go in and create a new product to connect it so that it matches. Okay. So one-click upsells, and when you click the save, that is basically the whole thing. So what this makes is we have the main product, which is the actual indestructible trimmer. Here are the images. We have the pricing of this product over here. And then after they purchase this one, they come onto an upsell page, which offers them, hey, wait, buy this fancy fruit bouquet for only da da da. Offer available for a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds on here. Okay, so this is what an upsell does. We try to maximize the revenue on the after the checkout has happened. Perfect. We have also different things over here. Bumps. We have bumps on the product page, bumps on the checkout page, bumps on float cart. We'll do another training on this one. Today I want to show only the upsells. So when we set up the upsells, make sure you click the save button, and then we can go and preview the product. Now again, this is the main product that we're previewing, and this is how the product page looks like. So when we go on and we click the add to cart button, we have the actual product over here. Perfect. We can proceed to the checkout. When we come to the checkout, we can type in our details. We can put an order comment in here in case you have this turned on or turned off, and we can come to proceed. So in case you set up some legal pages on here, you need to have your customers click on here to continue. Okay, then we have no payment modules. So at this moment we don't have payment modules. Let's just go in and log in to a different platform where we have the login already done. I believe this was on here. So I want to show you how it looks like on the front end when we set up a product as an upsell. Let me just dive in quickly on here to see if we have a payment. You can set up a payment system for your own store just so that you can test it out. Um, this is pretty simple. You click on the connect button inside the payment gateways, and then you can go up and test out the actual payments and the whole checkout process. So let's see if we have something on here. Perfect. We have here, as you can see, the last order. So we have a payment processor connected. We will go into my products. We will set up an upsell very quickly, and then we will test out the whole process. Okay, so we have a lemonade bundle. We will set up a product creation bundle on here. Black groove squeezer. Okay. So we have now the main product. We go to settings. We click the one-click upsell, and then we type in black groove squeezer. We click save, and basically that's it. In case you want to change the layout, you can click on a different layout. Make sure you click save. Once you did this, we can go on and preview the whole product page. This is now the product page. When we are happy with it, we can continue to the shipping. We want to purchase this product, so we have a look how it looks like. Continue to shipping method. Okay, so we type in a dummy credit card number. Here we go. 424 123. Okay, so now we typed in our payment details, and now we have the actual process of the upsell. This is how the upsell looks like. So we have do not miss this special offer. We have a countdown timer which is counting down. We have the add to cart option, and then we also have no thanks, I don't want this amazing deal, which is saying like this is amazing deal, but I don't want it. So it's a good strategy to actually put no, I don't want to have this amazing da 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 because this can increase my da 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 da, and I don't really want that, or something like this, so that you play a little bit of games with the customer, so that you try to actually get them to purchase this one. This is how it looks like, and this is how we quickly set it up. So if the person decides to purchase it, they have a couple of seconds on here to do it. So we can get them to add to cart. Okay, once they added this to cart, now they purchased two products at the same time. They purchased the t-shirt, and they purchased also the upsell. This is how fast it was. As you can see, from when I logged in, I went into my products, I chose a different product for an upsell, I clicked save, preview, and then it was already working. So this you can set up in case you have two products set up. One is the main product, one you want to use an upsell. The whole process of setting up an upsell can be done in like no time. So people are asking, are you able to add a variant? Adding a variant as an upsell is also an option. So this product at this moment doesn't have a variant. Let's just find a product from our product selection over here that has an actual variant. I believe the Groove tank top has a variant of red and gray. Perfect. Yeah. So we'll set this up as an upsell. So instead of the black Groove squeezer, we want to set up a tank top. Okay, Groove tank top. This was another store that I created and then I used in a tutorial. So this is why I already have these products created. We'll go through setting up a product ourselves in a moment. Let's just test it out. So now we clicked here. We just chose the product we wanted to have, and then after that we just click save. That's the whole strategy in it. So we have a T which has variants. We want to purchase this T. Okay, we'll go to the checkout process. We type in our credit card details. Okay, we can type this, and then when we are happy, we can click the pay button. So on here, we have now a product that has variants. As you can see, the variants are showing up here as color, red and gray. So to answer your question, many, it is possible. As you can see over here, do not miss the special deal. We can add it to cart, or we can get them to click, no, I don't want this amazing deal. That's the whole story into the whole thing. As you can see over here, okay, so not this, but what is happening with the upsell is when the customer types in the credit card details on the checkout page, on the checkout step, um, so on here, we actually take in the credit card details as a token. So this is a backend process of what is happening. This is saved, but it is not processed yet. So we want to save the details, and then when we offer the upsell, it is holding, it's like clicking a pause. Don't check out, don't process the payment yet. Maybe the customer will get this one. Okay, so if the customer doesn't get the upsell within 3 minutes, the token or the actual payment will be processed for the main product. If they just open this one and they didn't action it, or they close this tab, then it will also get the main product will be processed. So if they add it to cart, then this token is processed. If they don't add it to cart, then it is again processed, but only for the main product. So that is what is happening in the backend. It's pretty simple to understand, and it is very simple to set up. So let's just go on and then set up a product from scratch, and then we'll do a custom upsell page for that one. Let me just close Skype. I'm getting some messages from people on here. Perfect. So let's just do, we have, for example, we have a black groove squeezer. We want to create a product that will go as an upsell for this black groove squeezer. Okay, so let's just click a product and we'll set it up together. Is it possible with PayPal? Yes, you can use PayPal as well. It's the same thing. PayPal actually also doesn't process the payment, but it keeps the payment, this token, open so that you can process the upsell with that one. The only payment gateway that the one-click upsells don't work with is Uviba. So not a lot of our customers at this moment use Uviba. Let me just try to see where I have GrooveKart opened here. So if you go into your payment gateways, and then you will see the options for the payment gateway. So all of them, you can use the one-click upsell, but except on Uviba. So on Uviba you cannot do these kind of one-click upsells. They don't have that kind of a setup to do it. Good. So let's just go back and create a product which we can upsell for the bottle. So we are selling a bottle as the main product, and we want to also upsell something else. So let's just create a product which will be a cleaning bottle cleaning set. Cleaning set. Okay. I'll just use products, or let's just do best deals. This is available. This will be our category. I will not add description and so on. You can go in and then add descriptions. Once you click save and next, this will appear. So you can go into descriptions. You can also add on SEO details and so on once you set up the product. In the images, I'll just download something quickly from Google. So bottle cleaning set. It's just a dummy product. I'm not going to sell this, so I'm just going to get a product image like this from Amazon, just so that we can go through this training together. I will save this image and I will just upload it over here. There we go. So we click save and next. Here you add on the pricing. In the variants tab, you add on the pricing. Let's just add on that this was $27.99, but now we are selling it for $14.97. Okay, So this is the price that we add on here. A compare price, how much it was previously. This is like the strike through price when you're having like a deal or something. This is how much it was, and now the price is $14.97. In case you don't want the previous price, or like the one that will be having a line across it, then you can just delete it very simply. So this price you don't put, just the normal price. Okay, on here we go on to the next one. We don't want any bundles, we don't have any reviews, and we just want to come to the finish. Okay, so once we are done with this one, we can come to the finish step and then finalize the product setup. We want to display this product on the website, and you can choose where to show. You can use search, Facebook, but we want it everywhere, and we can click save. So if you remember, the upsell product that we just set up is set up on the main product page. So let's just go on and then select the bottle and set this product up as an upsell. So I'll just go into the black Groove Squeezer bottle, and we will set this up as the main product. But in the settings, we'll choose the one-click upsell. We'll go to, I don't know, let's just choose a different layout. Let's just choose layout number 5. And then here we have the cleaning, bottle cleaning set. As you can see, immediately it gives us the option. Once you click save and preview this one, you will have the upsell up and running for the people that purchased the main product. But how does the page looks like? Let's just process the payment one more time on here. So on here we are paying for it. And then on here, 424, 1, 2, 3. So after the payment was processed, we are going on to the upsell page where we can modify it. So at the moment you can see that this is the layout number 5. I don't necessarily want a video on here. I don't have a video and things like that. So I don't like how this page looks like. I like that there is an upsell page, but I don't like this page. So let's just go and modify this page together. Okay, so if we go into the products over here, we can just exit now that we set everything up. We selected the default layout 5. Okay, now we can come into the builder and we can modify this one itself. Great. So we can come into pages, click on the pages over here, and you can click on the upsell. This will open the upsell pages category. As you can see, the upsell default upsell layout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We use the number 5. So if you click on here, this gives you the opportunity to change everything on here. As you can see, this is just a container with some text in it. Then this is another container with text in it. You can change everything that is on here. Your product's title, this is an element that will dynamically pull in the details from the product. So in case we set up a product which is called the bottle cleaning set, you come into elements and you use the upsell elements. Okay, so use the product title or the product description and so on. So some of the elements are related to the product itself, and these will be always separated always on the side over here. They will not be a static element. So over here you can see this is a 1 column, and over here you can see that this is a paragraph text. The paragraph text is just from the global elements. This is the static element. When you are setting up something like this will be dynamic element which will pull in these details, the product's title, from the backend. Hopefully that explains it. Over here we also have a video that we set up especially for this upsell, and then we have a no thank you buttons, we have add to cart buttons, and so on. So as you can see, this is a no thank you button. It was designed this way. If you want a different type of a button, or if you want to not have a button but just have something like a link, you can also do this one and then modify it. So do a center alignment, and then I don't know, do bigger font, change the colors. So everything that you see can be modified very simply as with everything else on here. So how to actually find good examples of upsell pages, how to see what's working, what's not working. Well, this is where I always suggest you to model something that works. And you can go easily on Google and see upsell page. You can see how others are doing it. Okay, so you can create a full-on upsell page like this one that is a long, that there is a lot of content on it. You can do small upsell pages, which is just showcasing one piece over here with a countdown timer with a buy now button. You can do all sorts of stuff. It depends on what you actually want to create, what you actually want to build. But for this example, I would like to jump into GroovePages and see one of the upsell pages that we can maybe model. So in case we come over here, you can scroll down and see all kinds of different pages that we have. And I found out that there is this type of a one-time offer or OTO. This looks good, and this works well for upsells and downsells and things like that. In case you have a video, you can create something like this one. You can also add on a countdown timer and so on. So if it is here, you can model it for yourself on the on the GrooveKart page. You can do something like this one as well. So just like a progress bar, you can save this as an image, as it is done on some of the product layouts over here, or you can create something similar on here, and you can model this type of a layout. So one background section over here, there will be the product image or a product video. Here will be the product title, a description about the product, and then a buy now button and a no thanks button, which is super simple to set up in case you have something to model. And I always suggest modeling something that works. So if we want to create a page like this one, on here we have a logo without any navigation. So let's just go in and create a page that looks like this. I will not modify this page, but I want to create a new page. So I will come and click on the pages, upsell. I will just start from beginning over here. Do not save the changes. So now we are starting from scratch. If you've seen on the first, in this example, we have one column with an image which we'll use for logo. So let's model that. We want a one column over here with an image, media image, that we will use for our logo. So we can upload the logo. I have some of my logos on here. Let's just use the Groove logo on here just for the demonstration purposes. Let's just decrease the image size like that, 73, perfect. And now we want to align it to the left. We want it center, we want it right. Okay, so you would probably need to play with this one. At this moment, as you can see on the one column layout, it is not giving us the best option to put it left or right. So let's just delete this and then put up a row with 4 columns. Okay, now we can put an image only in this first column so that it actually stays on the left hand side. And here, now we upload again the same logo. You would use your logo on here, and then we can just resize it. Let's make it, I don't know, 65. So here I usually recommend you guys to first resize your images. At this moment, this image is huge. It's 1024 by 1024. Resize them first and upload them smaller. Okay, once you did this, then you are finished with the first section. The next section that we have over here is a black column which has a piece of text on here which says, wait, your order is not complete yet. So we can pull in a new row over here, and we can put in a text which says, wait, your order is not complete yet. Not yet complete. Okay, we can also make the whole column background dark, some sort of a mm, something like that. And we can have the text, the heading 3, text style to be white. Okay, so now we can select the actual section and then modify the spacing around here because there was some margins that come on out by default. So we can just move this away, and then we probably want to add on a little bit of padding in there so that it looks a bit better. There we go. So now, wait, your order is not complete yet. We have one section for the header. We have one section for the actual black bar that you see over here. Now we want to create something like this. So this is a progress bar, and in GrooveKart at this moment, I'm not quite sure if we have progress bars. So countdown timer, we actually have a countdown line. This could be the thing that we need. So let's just pop it on here. Yeah, there we go. So this is a countdown line that is called, and we can set it up over here. We have the seconds, we have let's just set this up as 130 seconds, and the counter color, let's just set it up as this green. Actually, let's just set it up as blue so that we can differentiate, and danger bar color to be red when it comes close to the end, to showcase that it is danger, dangerously close. We can set up over here, please add percentage, it will automatically be replaced by the counter. Okay, so in case you don't want the timer over here, you can also put the percentage, so 60%, okay, or 45%, and so on. Let's just leave it on a counter at this moment so that the whole timer is counting down, getting people a bit worried if they don't complete this purchase. So then we have that section. We can go on to the next one, which is a big container with one row, and then over here we have two rows or two columns. So what we want is an element over here with one column. We will put in a big, we'll put in a big text which will say, you won't see this offer again. There we go. And then we can add on a smaller, so this is what we are creating. Now, this is a smaller subheading or subheading, let's just call it subheading. And I want H3 on here. Oh, something cool, right? Okay, I want this in, and I want to style it so that it's a bit smaller. The text style, there we go, 16, and that is basically the content on here. Then we have a 2-column layout. So let's just add on these 2 rows below it. There we go. We added on 2 rows where we will put here a dynamic element. So this is the upsell element where we want a product pictures. Okay, here we go. So this will be the product picture, and then we want a product title. Okay, and we want product pricing, and we want product variation over here, and then let's see what we have over here. So this is your downsell offer, which will be probably the product title that we added on here. We can also, we don't necessarily have to, we can add on a paragraph or explanation about a short description maybe from the product. So we have here product summary description, product upsell description. So we can do product upsell description. There we go. And then we are missing the yes and no buttons. So the yes button, I want to make it big. Here on this side, I want to make it big, bold, to not be missed. And then a no thank you button, I want to do just a small piece of text, something like that. The big button, I want it to be I want it to be full width. So I turn on the full width, and I want to make the background of the color some bright, something like this. And also add to cart sounds a bit generic for me. I would just, yes, add this to my order. Oh, something like that. You can put in your own words how you would phrase it. I actually don't like this icon, so I will uncheck the link has icon for the no thank you button. I will also put it just in the center so that there is some kind of flow, and probably make it a bit smaller. There we go. And then just reduce the spacing on here. There we go. So yes, add this to my order and no thank you. So now that we have everything set, we can now make it a bit prettier. Let's just see if this is everything. We can also put another black bar at the bottom, just with like a copyright and so on. So we can just duplicate this section over here. We duplicate it and move it down on the page. Drop here. There we go. And instead of this text, I want this one to say this. And then let's just make it a bit smaller. Oops, there. Okay, so this text is not getting resized. Let's just save and refresh. Let's see what could be wrong. Does GrooveFunnels support one-click upsells at the moment? Yes, absolutely. This is what we are working on right now. We are actually building out a one-click upsell upsell page on GrooveKart. So this can be done also on Groove pages as well, connected to GrooveSell. When you're selling your products, you can do that one as well there. Let's just see, textile. Perfect. Lovely. So now that we have this done, let's just put on some kind of background for this section. And this one, I would probably want to have it smaller. So let's just put in a row over here, which will be a 3-column row. Or just to add some spacing on both of the sides so that it is smaller on the page. Perfect. This looks better. And then I want to add on padding on top and bottom as well, so that we separate it a bit more. We can also say so if we put please add percentage, it will be automatically replaced by a counter. So if we add 2 times, I didn't use this one to be honest, this will be replaced by the counter on here so that it counts down. Okay, so hurry, this offer lasts for the next 6 seconds. Bam, there we go. Scarcity. Okay, let's just make this a bit more wide. You want to see this offer, don't miss out on this offer today. Your product's title, we can modify this one also with custom colors and so on. I will just change it to open sans, but I will not change anything else. Maybe just make it a bit bigger like that, and just to make it some dark blue, just so that we see how this works. Okay, so now this is our layout for the upsell. So we created this layout using static elements and dynamic elements together. So some of the static elements are this one over here, this one. These all here are dynamic elements that depend on which product we actually use. So now that we did did a custom upsell page. I want to rename it to lemon upsell page, so that we know that this is our own custom upsell page. Okay, once we did this, make sure you have everything saved, and we are good to go out and set up our product and see how it works with this new upsell page. So if you remember, we set up the bottle with the actual cleaning set. So let's just go in and see how that cleaning set looks like on the new upsell layout that we just created. Multi-currency you can use in GrooveKart, no problem. It is already available here. On GrooveSell, this is still being developed. Let's just see, here we go. So black groove squeezer, this is where we added on the bottle cleaning set as an upsell. So what we just want to do is change the layout. So as you remember, in settings, one-click upsell, now we have a lemon upsell page. It doesn't showcases at this moment, it doesn't shows the actual screenshot of it the best. Make sure you click on this lemon upsell page link on here, and then we can choose the bottle cleaning set. Once we did this, we click save and we can preview the product page. Let's just purchase it one more time together and then see if the new layout will show up. So we have this already filled. Let's just add on our dummy credit card number. 424242424242424242. Leave this and 042423. Okay, so now as you can see, this is our custom custom page that we created, and as you can see, this is counting down 189 seconds, and this looks like that. No thank you, yes, add to my order. And here is a way how you can create your own upsell pages for GrooveKart. This was quite quickly done. As you saw, it didn't require any super technical knowledge. Pulling in things on the canvas, modifying, adding in a bit of spacing, adding a bit of padding, and yeah, basically that's it. In case you want to change anything, you can go back and change the upsell page that you create, but that's the whole thing that you can do. Now on this scarcity, I haven't used this kind of a bar yet, so this is why I was having trouble explaining what it does. But now that you can see, it actually scrolls back and it shows in a line what it actually does. It's important that you say, wait, your order is not complete or something like that. Do not close the loop in case you have an upsell. Don't say, thank you, your order was confirmed. Here is something else that you can purchase. This wording is very important. The person goes out, or a customer goes out to purchase something, but if you say, thank you, now you have everything done, it actually closes that loop and it says, okay, you're finished buying. But in case you say, wait, hey, hold on, your order is not complete yet. Here is something that you can get as well. This keeps the actual loop open in the customer's head, so they don't think themselves that they are finished buying. They're not finished buying because it says, hey, wait, your order is not complete. Well, in case you want, you can also set up another upsell on this product. If you remember, the main product needs to have the upsell. So you choose this product and then you set up an upsell, and then the person will also be able to purchase an upsell through this product, and so on. So when you have an upsell, you need to find the main product that you want to sell and then connect an upsell to the main product. That's how it works in GrooveKart, and this is how it looks like in GrooveKart. So hopefully now you understand the whole process and you can set these up yourself. You can create as many layout pages as you want. There is nothing that you cannot change on here. Now that you know how to style it, how to actually build it yourself, you can go in, and even these pages you can recreate in your own style, in a more modern style. But as I said, we will have at a certain point different upsell layout pages that will be added on, so you can choose pick and choose between them. Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically the training I wanted to do for you today. I wanted to show you how to create upsell pages, how to use products, and then create upsells for them in GrooveKart. But now I believe that I show this. So let's just have a little bit of Q&A so that um, we can see what your questions are. Does GrooveKart allow Mercadopago integration of alternative payment methods? Or another alternative? Shopify allows us in South America to have Mercadopago. I don't know what these are. The payment gateways that you have are all showcased or all shown in GrooveKart at this moment. This is not where we are stopping. We will have many more integrations and add-ons and things like that. In case you don't see it there, that means that it's not available. If you see it, that means it's available. Can you connect this? Can you connect actually the platform and with different platforms for shipping, fulfillment, and so on? Most probably you can do with Zapier. Payment processing is not something you can do with Zapier, and you cannot connect these types of platforms because Zapier doesn't probably want to handle payment processing that way. So this would need to have a direct integration. At this moment we don't have. We have PayPal, Uviba, Banksnate, Stripe, to checkout, authorize.net, and some others, but that's it. um Ironically, I need these kind of bottle cleaners. There you go. Don't purchase it from my site. That is not a live thing. That's just a demo. You know how many characters you can use on the yes button? Well, I didn't test it out, but that's just on you to test it out. You can see how it works. Um, does GrooveFunnels support one? Yep, it does. Price mainly, but depending on product, it could be a reduce in features also. Yeah, that could be done. What is the difference between upsells and downsell? And this is the answer. Price mainly, but it could be in reduced features. So a downsell is an upsell with a lower price or with lower value. Okay, so that's a downsell. Downsells and upsells, they happen when you actually sold the main product and then you want to either offer something more expensive, that's an upsell, or if you want to offer a downsell, that means that you offer something less expensive with a lower value or so on. You can also offer an upsell. If somebody doesn't take the upsell, you can offer a downsell, which is again an upsell but with a lower value. What is the easiest way to make a site responsive and layout correct on all devices? In GrooveKart, you don't necessarily have to do anything much because it is making a very good job in customization. You just need to make sure you test it with your mobile phone. So at this moment, the builder doesn't show the mobile version in the best light. Make sure you have a mobile phone for testing. Whenever you do some changes and you actually save in the GrooveKart builder, these changes will appear immediately live, so you can see them on your phone. You can test it out and then tweak according to that one. This is getting changed in case you're watching a replay, and at this moment it is 17th November 2020. If enough time passed, this is probably already sorted out, but for now make sure you use a proper device to check the responsiveness. Okay, perfect. Awesome, very good. I don't get how does GrooveKart integrate with GroovePages? What's the difference in GrooveSell? Kind of over my head. We answered this one multiple times. GrooveSell is for digital products sold in a funnel type of way. GrooveKart is more of a store platform where you sell things the e-commerce way. This handles better shipping and handling and fulfillment and things like that GrooveSell will not have. GrooveSell, you will not be able to connect with fulfillment and dropshipping platforms and things like that. At this moment, it is not needed because we have GrooveKart, and GrooveKart is the one handling these processes. So that's the main difference on here. Let me just make sure that I'm not blurred so much. Don't know why the camera does this. There we go. Let's see any questions. Awesome. So can you use multiple order bumps on GrooveKart? Yes, you can. You have 3 different types of order bumps. One is before checkout, one is on the checkout, and then the other one, I believe, is after checkout. Perfect. Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see any more comments, so I would like to wrap this up. This was a short tutorial on how to use GrooveKart for upsells. Now you know, now you can go in and then create your upsells. It can be set up in just a couple of clicks. You need to have a product, minimum 2 products, one as a main product, one as an upsell product, and then you can create these upsell offers. Just go into the settings of the main product setup, and there click one-click upsell, and then you choose that. Great. So at this moment, I don't think there is anything relevant to this training anymore, so I would like to wrap this up. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you learned something. Tomorrow we have a GroovePages show and tell, so jump on GroovePages show and tell, share your sites, showcase your sites so that everybody can see it, and then hopefully others and I can help you improve that one. Thank you very much one more time. See you tomorrow.